Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You're now tuned in to Our Way of Thinking TV. Happy October. We getting through this year. It's almost over. But we want to go ahead and get into these topics again. Here we go again. Y'all know these celebrities, gossip news never stops. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Sometimes it be like, man, I don't feel like talking about these folks, but I know that's what the people want, so I'm gonna give the people what they want. Yeah, we got Diddy, we got Jaguar Wright, we got Ray J. Diddy, if you don't know, he's hit with another 120 more allegations, and they also have a hotline for him, which I've never seen this before. It's crazy. I never seen where they people can call this number and basically anonymously and say, if Diddy did this and Diddy did that. I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all know how I feel about Diddy. No, I don't care for him, and I definitely feel like he's getting his karma. But I'm not about telling lies either, just to get out there or get a bag. And we ain't gonna tell lies on a man. Now I'm not saying these are lies. It's all allegedly, but it just seems a little weird. Seems a little strange that this is all coming out at one time, all together. I don't know what to say at this point when it comes to Diddy and his situation. He done really made somebody mad. The industry is pretty much done with him, and they're trying to take him out by any means possible. That's how I look at it. That's how I feel. And I don't feel bad about it, but like I said, I'm not about the lies. If people are making up things, just, the truth to me, what Diddy did is more stronger than any lie. I don't feel like you have to lie on him because we've seen the Cassie tape. We've seen the proof. So I don't feel like people need to make up anything. Like I said, unless they're chasing clout or a bag, they don't need to really make up anything to try to take him down. I think we have enough. We know enough. We know that the type of guy he is. We know this. Well, not everybody, but yeah, it just seemed kind of crazy. I just never seen how hard they going for him. They didn't even do this for R. Kelly. You know, uh, but hey, you do dirt, you get dirt. Uh, Jaguar Wright, she talking, and I had the question: do y'all think she's putting herself in danger? I get it. She's been talking for a while now, but she hasn't gone on such a big platform as she's been trying to go. You know, and I believe a lot of things that she says, but it's just kind of like, there is some clout chasing there. Because what's your point of keep saying the same thing over and over and over? We heard you the first time. Cat Williams, he went on the show, um, the Shannon Sharp show, and he said his piece and he left it alone. And everything started to come to the light. Once you say what you say, you don't have to keep saying it over and over. The truth will come to the light. So I don't get her point and why she's doing so many interviews. And now she's trying to go to these big platforms. That's where she's really gonna start to I see she's gonna have real issues. Anybody knows you got to kind of keep it in the basement. Keep it, just she was going to these little small platforms, and that's cool. Leave it there. What is her point of going to these big platforms now? I feel like you really kind of stepping over your boundaries. I'm not telling her to silence herself or not tell her truth, but like I said, we heard you the first time. We heard you, and things are starting to move. Mountains are starting to move. So I don't understand her point of why she keeps going on these, why she wants to go on these bigger platforms. She's saying names, and we all know how this go after a while once you start really pushing. I'm gonna play a video where she has been doing interviews on the bigger platforms. Yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. Is she doing too much? Is she saying too much? Not saying that she shouldn't speak her truth, but my point is, it's about who you speaking it to.
For me, because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of
Yeah. So y'all tell me, is she just saying a little too much, doing a little too much? I just kind of said this about one of my last videos with Nicki Minaj. Especially when you're speaking on certain people like Jay-Z. And now I'm not saying nobody should just fear him and nobody should speak his name. And, you know, if he's doing what people are alleging him of doing, then yeah, he needs to be held to the fire too. Sometimes your approach and your delivery gotta be a little bit more calculated, because if nobody believes you or nobody cares, you just saying this just to be saying this, and then you're putting your own situation in a bad bind. You're gonna be standing by yourself. Like, we could use Colin Kaepernick as an example. You know, he took a knee, he was trying to fight for something, and then pretty much everybody turned on him. People are still watching football. Nobody, Jay-Z took over the halftime. Nobody cares anymore. Jay-Z said we're past that, and that's pretty much what everybody did. They said we're past it. So you have to be careful when you trying to speak for people, thinking that you're fighting for people, and then they turn on you. And now you're standing alone, and now you don't have nobody to have your back. You know, that still doesn't mean that you need to not speak your truth, but just make sure that, to me, when you speaking it, the people you speaking it to, they feel the same as you. A lot of people just don't care. They don't. You could say all these things about Jay-Z, all these things about Diddy, all these things, and people just don't care. They will still support them. They will still listen to their music. They will still go to their shows. They will still make excuses for them. It's sad, but it happens, you know? And then we have Ray J, who has the nerve to want to pretty much, I don't know if this is a threat he's calling out Jaguar, Wright? Which this is just really weird. The whole audio is just weird. And we gonna listen to it, and y'all kind of tell me what y'all feel about this.
All right, I told you I had an opportunity for you. I told you I had bags for you. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. But you want to keep taking these other niggas' money and not showing love to the community? That shit weak as fuck. Hit me right now so I can make sure you get a bag and I can understand what the fuck you talking about, so we'll know what's the truth and what's not. That shit janky as fuck. You ain't hitting me back, but you hitting all these other motherfuckers back. That's from all these other countries. Like you safe over there. You safe with me. Stop acting scary. Jaguar, hit me back right the fuck now, whenever you can. With all due respect, and I love you, and I'm sorry.
Bruh, what was that? Like, what? First of all, who has to answer to Ray J? I'm starting to see the role of Ray J. Because other content creators have brought this up. One I seen was Lovely T. She brought up a video of Raz B when he was speaking about Chris Stokes, and Ray J was the one that called him and telling him to like shut it down and he needs to backtrack what he said. And so what I'm feeling about Ray J is a store runner for the industry. But is this what he told Whitney Houston or something? That's what I'm trying to think. Like, who is Ray J for him to be telling her that you need to reach out? I got a bag for you. If she's speaking her truth, this shouldn't even be about a bag and opportunity. What are you talking about? To me, it sounds like you trying to pay her off. You trying to give her some hush money or something. Are you trying to... What are you talking about? Yeah, I know, like, Ray J all over the place. He doing hella interviews, and it just seemed real suspicious. It seemed like, woo. So he's the one talking for all these big people in the industry. He's the one that's Ray J out of all people. I mean, and then he gonna talk about some, with all love and due respect, I apologize. What? I don't. Yeah, like the industry just straight wild to me. I don't know what to think. Ray J to me is just like, I feel like he just, like I said, an errand boy or something. Like he just running around talking for Jay-Z. When you see that Raspy video, he said, yeah, they telling me to call you, Jake telling me to call you, Diddy telling me to call you. He's saying this to Raspy. Why would they be telling you to call him? What do you got to do with his truth and his story and what he wants to put out there? Yeah, I'm just kind of lost. I'm starting to see the role of Ray J. I'm definitely not trusting it with him. Never really did, but he always, it just always seemed like something wasn't right about him. As we see these videos, it's things seeming to, I mean, it always has seemed strange, but Jaguar Wright is going down a dark path, like I said with Nicki Minaj. Are they doing too much talking, to the public? It's one thing to say things to your family members and things like that, your friends, but when you start going way out the big streams, and that's when things start to get a little bit. That's why I feel like Ray J reaching out to her. He never reached out to her before, and she been talking this. So why now? And he's talking about like you're safe over there. You're safe with me. That sounds crazy. Like, what do you mean? You're safe with me. Why would she think she wasn't? Like, what type of bag you talking about? A body bag or something? To me, it feels like he's trying to set her up or something, or get, maybe that's why she's not responding. Yeah, but this is crazy. It's a lot going on. Every day is something new. I just hope this don't get too out of hand. People coming forth and saying names and things. You better make sure that you know what you really saying. And, it's not always about what you say, but it's about what you can prove. It seems like they want to take Jay-Z down so bad, but y'all got to prove all these things y'all saying. It don't matter how many people are saying it. You got to prove it. We can't just say, oh, Jay-Z's next. Jay-Z's not a dumb dude. He's not. He doesn't do a lot of talking. He doesn't put all his business on the internet. It's going to be hard for y'all to prove these things y'all saying. So just be careful. This just my thoughts on this. I'm not going to make this too long. Y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.